Hello, my name is Hanne Dauer-Keller and I'm an associate professor from Aalborg University in Denmark. And I'm here to present a paper called Learning Discourses in Bhutanese Upper Secondary School. And it's a result of cooperation with a Danish group of researchers with a Bhutanese group of researchers in THIMPHU School, teaching college. This is interesting because we are working with different kind of discourses that we are looking for in the Bhutanese school system, and the one is the traditional cognitive approach, and the other is a more student-centered approach to learning and teaching. And so we're trying to figure out what are the dominant discourse of the Bhutanese school system and what is the more marginalized discourses. And it's interesting because if you want to go to innovative universities, then you might also need some special competences for learning to actually benefit from a creative and innovative way of learning. And so this is the discussion. Are you ready for that?
Hello, my name is Bhagirath Behera. I am from Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur. I'm here to present my paper titled Achieving Sustainable Human Wellbeing and Ecology, and the role of human psyche and mindfulness. And this is a unique paper which suits very well to the current topics of the conference here in THIMPHU. And this is a unique way to understand that how human psyche is responsible for global ecological crisis.
Hello, I'm Diki Siriamso from Samsik College of Education. That's the part of a constituent college of the Royal University of Bhutan. I am participating in the conference together with Dr. Maureen Bell. We are presenting a paper on peer observation which has come out of a joint research project, and we're talking about our findings about student-centeredness, possibilities of it, and then how teaching and learning happens in the colleges of the Royal University of Bhutan. Then I also have a solo presentation which I'm doing. It's out of my thesis, and I'm talking about focusing on student learning in the Royal University of Bhutan, and I'm focusing on learning outcomes and constructive alignment, which is related, very much related to student-centeredness. And I think both the presentation that I'm going to do are very much they link to the creative university context, because we're trying to focus on student learning, which I think is of the most important aspect in any university.
My name is Dr. Gesiko von Lübke. I'm coming from Germany. I am a freelancing journalist and future researcher. I work a lot with civil society projects globally to report their approach, and my subject here on the conference is to present the wisdom and the knowledge of global civil society projects as, I would say, islands of the future, where new approaches are being developed and brought into practice. And what I want to suggest is that this knowledge is taken much more seriously to learn from the grassroots instead of learning from big universities.
Okay. My name is Kenneth Mølberg Jørgensen. I come from Aalborg University in Denmark. My topic of the presentation here at the conference is the multi-voice classroom, a storytelling ethics approach to management education. What I'm doing with that is that I'm trying to explore and experiment with new teaching methods of managing leaders for the future. I'm using the concept of storytelling, and what I want to achieve with that is to make people more aware, more responsible about what they're actually doing while they're managing, to get a greater worldview, but also to be a kind of social sustainability, but also ecological sustainability, and things like that. So that's what I'm doing here. It relates to the third creativity conference because I think the work in storytelling and making people more responsible and aware of also how they relate to other people and how they relate to other things and the nature is very important for new ideas of being more creative. So that's what I want to achieve with what I'm doing in Aalborg, and that's what I'm presenting here at the conference.
Hi, I'm Tom Klug from Frankfurt, Germany. I'm a consultant as a profession in my own company called Cogitamus, and I'm also teaching at different universities. And this time I'm here with the Karlshochschule, which is a university which has very creative approaches to teaching anyway. And what I want to do with this workshop is to overcome fragmentation in teaching. That means we try to explore and co-create a holistic teaching approach, which includes nature, going out to nature and learning, giving some little impulses, and then also do work together in the whole workshop. And the workshop is created in a way that it should represent the way how the teaching in the university should be at all. So that means we want to do what we talk and have the full set about this.
I am Karl von Körber. I came from Germany, from the Technical University in Munich. I have there a work group which is called Sustainable Nutrition. So I'm very interested to come to Bhutan to see what happened about the gross national happiness and the relation with sustainability. So I mean the ecological, the social, economic and health aspect of nutrition. I am here for 2 weeks in Bhutan and I see in the shops they sell many things with sugar like Coca-Cola or Fanta and many sugar things, and people eat much chips with much fat and many meat. So I think here is food habits are changing in a way is not good for health and not good for environment, and it is very expensive as well. So it's better to eat vegetables, fruits, rice and other healthy things. So I'm interested to take part what's about sustainable nutrition.
My name's Peter Grossenbacher. I teach at Naropa University in Boulder, Colorado in the United States. I teach in psychology and education. Naropa takes a contemplative approach to working with mindfulness and awareness in each person, in the students and in the teachers. So we're able to connect in a very deep and meaningful way. I'm bringing that approach to this conference on Creative University so that in our workshop, participants can connect with their deepest heartfelt intention and be able to use the power of their mind to implement that intention in the world. Creativity requires us to go beyond the limits of what we already know so that we can connect with each other and the planet in ways that are not already evident how to do that.
Hello, my name is Fei Qing Chen. I'm from Taiwan. I'm from Graduate Institute of Learning and Instruction, National Central University. I am a learning scientist and specialized in computer-supported collaborative learning. Recently, I have been involved in a university versus local school partnership on energy saving and carbon emission reduction. I would like to explore more about a better quality of mutual engagement and joint enterprise from this research project. And one last thing, a lot of friends from Taiwan ask me to know better about how people in Bhutan live happier. So I would like to learn more about this.
I'm Tsering Thamu. I'm teacher in Yangchen for Higher Secondary School here in THIMPHU, and I took part in this conference because I couldn't imagine a better conference and a platform to disseminate the information that I've gathered. And my topic is about the women entertainers here in Bhutan. And it talks about the subjectivity of these women working in the Dryangs. These are the modern entertainment centers in Bhutan. So basically the idea is to share what I've found out and to challenge the current notion of Dryangs being very, very negative, and the women working there considered as prostitutes. So basically the idea is to challenge those dominant discourses in our country and to present my findings and to ensure that these entertainment centers where these women are actually economic actors can function as good as they want to and as they intend to, and survive economically in this modern emerging society where women are undervalued and underpaid at all levels.
I'm Misha Kandu. I work in the Ministry of Labour and Human Resources in Bhutan. My topic for this forum is Tibet technical vocational education and training providers, instructors, trainees and employers, and their attitude towards generic skills. Youth unemployment is a big issue in Bhutan and almost all around the world, and I'm trying to find out how generic skills can help towards employability, because what I have found in my research is that generic skills is a requirement for and to retain employability. So I want to find out how we can document generic skills that are required in the Tibet sector, because that is underrepresented sector in Bhutan. So basically that is what I'm here for.
I'm Dr. Maureen Bell. I come from the University of Wollongong, which is in Australia, and I've been recently working with my colleague Dr. Deki Jamso on a research project at the Royal University of Bhutan. We've been exploring aspects of teaching and learning at that university. So at this conference I'm presenting a workshop tomorrow, I think, on peer observation of teaching. So that's ways in which academic staff can work together in a collegial environment to develop their teaching skills and try to build a student-centered learning model. And I'm also presenting with Dr. Deki a paper tomorrow, no, the day after tomorrow, sorry, on approaches to learning and peer observation partnerships. I hope it fits with the conference because we're talking about creativity in professional development, which is a professional development that is situated in empathy and equality and collegiality.
My name's Helen Wildy. I'm Winthrop Professor Helen Wildy. I'm the Dean of the Faculty of Education at the University of Western Australia. I'm very pleased to be here in Bhutan. This is my second visit here, and during my visit I've had the pleasure and privilege of visiting a number of schools and meeting with people in the Ministry of Education and the Royal Education Council. So I have some wonderful friends now in Bhutan. My talks, I have two talks. One is about leading small schools, and I have two short case studies of one school in Bhutan and one school in Western Australia. And I'm interested in the challenges and opportunities that schools experience, and that particularly principals experience, in systems that are reshaping themselves. In particular, this is relevant to Bhutan, which is now looking at and embarking on a process of becoming a system of autonomous schools. In Western Australia, we have such a movement towards what we call independent public schools. So that's one of my talks. The other talk is about the literacy development of students who come from poor and disadvantaged backgrounds. And I've been using, my colleagues have been using iPads to engage young children who are normally not coming to school very often and not very interested in literacy development. And we've been able to fully engage them, and what's more impressively, engage their teachers in their literacy development.
Hello, my name is Dr. Tinley, and I am the Director of Research and External Relations in the Royal University of Bhutan. And I feel very privileged to be organizing the 3rd International Creative University Network Conference here in the Royal University of Bhutan and the beautiful Kingdom of Bhutan. There are over 100 participants in this conference, including about 57 from different universities from around the world, and about 30-40 from colleges and institutions within Bhutan. And I'm myself presenting a paper on day 3 of the conference, and the paper will be about the role of social science research in enhancing human well-being and happiness in our society, and also addressing contemporary social issues.
Hello, my name is Susanne Weber. I come from Marburg University in Germany, and I'm the co-organizer of this wonderful conference, Creative Economy, Creative University and Creative Development. And in this conference, we are realizing together with the Royal University of Bhutan, we want to bring together all the different streams, interdisciplinary and as well practitioner change debates on the question how change is possible in our time and how paradigm shifts become possible. So this is actually why we are in Bhutan, the place on earth where the happiness paradigm is lived by and as well suggested to the UN. Yeah, I'm working on the topic of transformational methodologies and on the question of how we can create multi-stakeholder dialogues in order to create integral change and developmental strategies. And so that's why I'm standing here. The root of method of treatment for this paradigm shift is transformational methodologies and action research. I think that's what I'm going to talk about.
My name is Dr. Vatsala Aital from the Lemgo University of Applied Sciences in Lemgo in Germany. And I'm going to give a presentation on the body of higher knowledge and the body of higher learning. And I'm actually doing research on how knowledge production can take place from within the body. And since this conference is about a new kind of university that can evolve, I think that the body can play a major role in getting higher knowledge. It's not just the mind that is involved in knowledge production, but also the body, and that's what I'm going to talk about.
My name is Yumi Kimura. I'm from Japan, Kyoto University. My major is nutrition, and I'm going to talk about the evaluation of food diversity in the elderly people in the community. And this topic is about how the elderly people eating, and it's really connected to the health status. So I talk about the importance to evaluate the nutritional status with easy way to conduct in the field.
Hello, my name is Dr. Michael Franklin, and I'm visiting from the United States, and I teach at Naropa University in Boulder, Colorado. My area of research is the use of the arts in psychotherapy, and particularly the role of the socially engaged artist. At the conference, I will be presenting on our Naropa Community Art Studio, which is an intentional learning environment serving marginalized populations in our community, as well as a training opportunity for our students. The reason why this connects to the conference is that awakened learning environments need the arts as part of the learning opportunity of students. All of the arts are very important in any research or learning setting. And so as well, related to gross national happiness is the idea of cultural preservation, as well as working skillfully with the mind and thoughts, which art is implicitly about. I'm very happy to be here, and I am very grateful for this opportunity.
Hello, my name is Midori Horiuchi. I come from Japan. My university is Tenri University. I actually belong to the Oyasato Institute for the Study of Religion. Usually I study about religious things and refer to gender studies. So this time I present my paper titled A Study of Well-being for Sustainable Development, The Power to Imagine. So in this presentation, I would like to introduce 2 cases of NGOs in Nepal under the gender studies. And I think this is very important to introduce their approach in focus on the women's development. It is very close relationship to the development itself in their rural area, especially in Nepal mountain areas.
Yeah, hello, my name is Agnieszka Czajkowska. I am from the University of Graz, and we are presenting our paper on art-based research and its impacts on professional development in education. We are looking forward to share the values of art-based approaches in order to start to talk about things that are not that easy to talk about during the teacher's training, like emotions or difficult topics within the society. So looking forward to present it.
Hello, my name is Maria Fuchs. I am from Germany. I'm a teacher for the Latin language and physical education at High Society also, and at high school. And I have a theater group, and I'm interested in creativity and teaching.
And since we are presenting the same project, we are doing this presentation together. My name is Michael Stefan. I'm from Marburg University, and we report to you on a project that aims to create creativity and entrepreneurship competences at university in Egypt for master students, and we report on the problems and barriers that come up when you try to transfer the knowledge that you have developed in Germany to Egypt. What goes good, what goes bad, and actually we want to share these experiences with many others here and maybe learn a lot from others.
Hello, I'm Sangipita from Paro College of Education, and I'm presenting on the effect of teachers' gender on boys and girls learning. This is a very interesting topic which I'd like to bring to the forum because this teacher's gender has never been talked about, at least in Bhutan. So this presentation, I hope, will bring a lot of awareness about the gender sensitivity within the classroom, and our teachers will become more gender sensitive. So that's my plan. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Tashtama. I'm working as an assistant lecturer in Palo College of Education. I'm here to present a paper on participatory action research for fostering holistic GNH classrooms. So this topic, this paper is related to the conference that is being held here, because in this particular power research, we are trying to find out the values, the methodologies that can be used in the classroom that will generate critical thinking, develop civic sense, and other GNH values and principles in our students. So this would definitely is definitely related to the conference, and I'm so excited to present it. Thank you.
I'm Joke van der Belt Optica. I'm coming from Switzerland, and I'm representing the Institute for Somatic Learning. We are doing a workshop about how to use your body and your heart in the whole learning process, and we are looking very much forward to present it here in Bhutan.
Yes, my name is Gabriela Hoppe. I'm coming from Germany, and I'm representing a workshop and a forum with the title From Adaptation to Evolvement, and it's about creating space so creativity can happen. And it's connected to the heart, to the empathic communication, and also to the wisdom of the body to show possibilities to learn in different ways.
I'm Julia. I'm Marianne. And we are both from the University of Graz, that's in Austria. And we are doing a forum and a workshop on professional development and art-based research. Yeah. And the forum is more like a theoretical framework, and
the workshop will be applying it. We're going to see how it works researching with arts.
Hi, my name is Christiane Meinecke. I'm from the Somatic Coaching Institute from Düsseldorf and freelancer in my way. I'm here for a workshop which is called Change Supports Resilience, and it's about how we can support actors of change in a way of an embodied mind and use the inner wisdom in a way of really implementing a good knowledge and good understanding how to run a change and how to proceed a change in organizations for myself and within a team.
Kuzangpo. My name is Rapsal Dorji and I'm a lecturer at the Royal THIMPHU College here in Bhutan. My presentation is about social entrepreneurship education and why I think it is and it should be a viable component of the Bhutanese education curriculum and how it can really be beneficial to the larger Bhutanese concept of cross-national happiness.
My name is Pavel Nováček. I came from Czech Republic, from Palacký University in Olomouc. It's in the eastern part of Czech Republic. I am teaching global environmental issues and sustainable development, and tomorrow I would like to say a few words about future-oriented thinking as maybe key factor for development, because I believe that we are used to learn from the past, but we should think also about future scenarios, possibilities and influence of the future.
Hello, I'm Nesta Devine. I'm from the Auckland University of Technology in New Zealand. My interest is in political economy, so I'm looking at two of the dominant theories that are controlling universities and challenging those theories and thinking that in the future we're going to have to think beyond them and think to a more creative way of using our university education.
Dorothea Schemmel. I am from the Federal Institute for Vocational Education and Training in Germany, responsible for pilot projects in the area, in this area. And I'm going to talk about how we are solving problems and bringing theory and practice together. We call it the communication between politics, science and practice.
So, I'm a Dane from Denmark, and I have a very special Danish name, Søren Willert, which is difficult to pronounce for others. And I'm here, I was part of a research project about classroom behavior in Bhutan, and that made me want to do more things in Bhutan. And the two things I'm talking about is, on the one hand, action research as a way of softening this very sort of rigid, objectivistic research tradition. I think it could be useful for Bhutan. And then I'm talking about the school history of Bhutan, which I think is important in order to understand how present-day schools are working. And we've interviewed some of the veterans, and we have a lot of data from present-day school. And that's about it, I think, if I should not go into a 10-minute or 2-hour lecture. Okay.
I am K.C. Jose. I am from Kerala, South India. This is my 27th year of working in Bhutan. I like Bhutan and teaching the Bhutanese students, and the creative university concept is quite appealing to me, because I thought creativity and innovation is going to be the buzzword of the 21st century. And I am presenting a paper on creative leadership, which to me is so important in the new times.
Hi, I'm Krishna Prasad Giri. I'm from Samchi College of Education. I teach mathematics and education assessment. Tomorrow I'll be presenting on gross national happiness. The paper compares the ideology and the practices in Bhutanese secondary high schools. And this paper is a part of our joint project, RUB Danish joint project. And in this paper, me and Lona, professor from Aalborg University, we are working together, and we'll be basically looking at how iGNHaS ideology is being implemented practically in the school classroom. Thank you.
My name is Peter Zingel. I'm an economist from Heidelberg University, where I work in the South Asia Institute, which deals with South Asia. So I've been concerned with South Asian countries since a long time. I have been to this country a couple of years ago, and sometimes I write also on Bhutan, and I'm using this excellent opportunity to be in Bhutan again, and where I want to discuss one of the topics of the conference, that is the creative economy.
Okay, I'm Yezer from Bhutan. I'm working in Sherabcha College as a lecturer under RUB. I'm also a PhD student doing PhD in Denmark, Aalborg University. I came here to participate this third Creativity University conference. And the paper which I'm going to present is Educator and Education at a Crossroad in Bhutan. And this paper which I'm going to present to this conference is also co-authored by my professor, Professor Jonas, who is also from Aalborg, Department of Political Science. Basically what paper I'm going to present in this conference is basically related to the status of the teachers in Bhutan. So how the teacher status is high or low, or what are the factors of the teacher's status in the Bhutan. And I feel it to pronounce this teacher's status because there are certain issues are there where this is teacher status low in Bhutan, and some say teacher status high. So I have some preliminary findings in my presentations. So I'm going to share in this conference. I feel it is very important, this international conference, so that our research finding can be helpful to the education policy makers. So thank you very much.
Hello, my name is Andu Tukpa, professionally an electrical engineer, but currently I'm working at a college called Jikminangi Polytechnic, which is one of the 10 constituent colleges of the Royal University of Bhutan. And I'm here to participate and present a paper in this ICON conference. It's titled Role of Higher Educational Institutions in the Community Development. And this I feel is necessary because in this ICON conference we have intellectuals from many different parts of the world, and then with different perspectives on similar issues. And I think it's quite important for us to present our ideas in a common forum, debate on it, make arguments, and then try to find out whether the proposal that you put in is well accepted worldwide or not. And then at the same time, I've chosen this particular topic because this is of interest, especially in a conference that is based on creative university. We are trying to bring in new concepts. And then in my presentation, I'm talking about how educational institutions can help support the community around you. Even if you cannot do a big thing, just start from your own home. And then that's precisely why I'm here. And then I'm sure I can discuss with a lot of educationists and then see where it goes from there.
My name is Chiring. I am currently working as a Dean of Research and Industrial Linkages at the College of Science and Technology. It's one of the engineering college in Bhutan, which is under the Royal University of Bhutan. This time I'm here for this ICON conference to present my research finding, which I have drawn the attention to how to be happy, because on this earth everyone wants to be happy. So we have developed some model to how to explore ourselves to fit and to get into this happiness. So I have done some work on this and it has been appreciated, and then I thought this is the correct way to share my finding. And tomorrow at 12 I'm going to share this, and basically which I'm going to draw is the happiness as individual, happiness as family, happiness in the society, and then finally happiness in the nature and existent, so which covers all of our happiness, which collectively becomes the gross national happiness.
My name is Katie Dyer, and I'm a graduate student in the Writing and Poetics program at Naropa University. And I'm Martha Ratliff, and I am a graduate student of wilderness therapy at Naropa University, which is in Boulder, Colorado. And today we presented on the integration of dialogue and consensus with the support of nonviolent communication and mindfulness practices as a way of opening up new ideas in the classroom.
We thought this was important to speak to particularly educating people around consensus, since it's not well recognized, and speaking to power dynamics in education and how maybe a different approach can be taken into looking at that.
So hello, my name is Thanapo Kiramai. I'm from Thailand. I'm the project coordinator for the School for Wellbeing Studies and Research, which is the collaboration between the university in Thailand, Chulalongkorn University, and the NGO. So working on to promote the gross national happiness and alternative development paradigm.
My name is Carl Middleton. I'm a lecturer in the Faculty of Political Science at Chulalongkorn University. I'm from the UK.
So today we have presented about the civil society academic platform for wellbeing sustainability, which explain pretty much a lot about the activities that we have doing together between NGO and Chulalongkorn University in Thailand, which is to facilitate dialogues and also facilitate different networks in the issues related on the well-being sustainability.
Yeah, this has been a great conference. It's been the opportunity to share about the work that we've been doing, but also to hear different opinions and feedback, and also to collect new ideas that we can continue on in Thailand.
My name is Deborah Young, and I'm come from Naropa University from Boulder, Colorado. I presented with two Bhutanese today, Karma Gaufield in the morning, about how counseling and teacher education are actually interrelated, and how to really address the what is perceived as misbehaviors in classrooms by really investing time and energy to children and not sending them out in suspension, expulsion, or corporal kinds of punishments. The next one was with Peter Grossenberg, a colleague of mine, and we presented on freshmen coming into Naropa and having a 6-hour course a week throughout the semester that really addresses mindfulness practices and diversity to help give the critical reflective skills that are needed to address the complex social and ecological problems that youth are emerging into and have to deal with. And the last one was about the participatory action research study on gross national happiness here in Bhutan, and I presented with Tashi Dema, and we talked about how PAR is not only a reflective cyclical process for research and interventions, but also to transform ourselves in society.
Hello, I'm Matt Robinson, and I'm currently a lecturer here in the Royal University of Bhutan in an institute called the Institute of Language and Culture Studies in Taksi Chongsa. And I've come to present a study on community vitality, which I've done as a case study of Taksi community, which is the community in which I'm teaching at the moment. Taksi community represents an interesting case because a lot of change has happened. That represents the change that's happened all over Bhutan in the last 40 years or so. And it's all happened within about 10 years. And so what we were interested to examine was what kind of impact have these developments, especially new infrastructure and a big influx of people who are not from the village, what kind of impact have these had on the community and the close-knitness and relationship among community members. And I think it's been an important study and educational for us as well, because we're an institute in that community, and also because there have been few studies on community vitality, which I think is an underrepresented part of GNH in the literature.
I'm Ann Parker, a professor of environmental studies at Naropa University in Colorado in the United States. And I'm presenting a paper on a workshop on contemplative and transformative approaches to sustainability. At Naropa University, we actually integrate contemplative practice into all of our disciplines. And so we've been experimenting over about 18 years to figure out what does this mean in the field of environmental studies and sustainability. And in essence, I think we've discovered that it brings a much deeper level of commitment and heart to the practice of sustainability for American students. And it fits very well with the whole discourse here in Bhutan about gross national happiness, that it's not just about changing light bulbs and material practices, it's about changing the heart. So I think we have a nice joined conversation here with contemplative approaches to sustainability.
My name is Jane Carpenter-Cohn, and I'm a professor at Naropa University in Boulder, Colorado. I'm at this conference to present a particular practice that explores working with emotion. So it's based on bringing awareness to emotional intelligence, which I think is the basis for creating a sane and wakeful society, which I think this conference is really addressing.
My name is Chamba Tobden, and I'm the National Research Coordinator for the newly established Institute for Cross-National Happiness Studies. In this ICN conference, I'll be presenting on the chronology of how the Institute of Cross-National Happiness has been set up. It's very important to discuss this here in this forum because it is perceived as a think tank, a policy think tank, which will work as an integral part of the Royal University of Bhutan and will do research on thematic areas. We have about 10 to 11 thematic areas ranging from governance, politics, gender, sustainability, and social change.
Okay. My name is Ben Groom. I'm a lecturer at Samse College of Education under the Royal University of Bhutan. I'm presenting a paper on feedback practices in middle and higher secondary schools in Bhutan. Most probably feedback is one of the critical feature under the formative assessment, which we think would enhance quality of teaching and learning in schools. The main reason why we are carrying out this study on feedback issues in school is because this particular phenomena is not quite so addressed. We don't have the studies being carried out, or especially on feedback issues and how it is related to formative assessment and quality of education.
I'm Nandugiri from Samse College of Education, Royal University of Bhutan. The topic of my presentation, actually two of us, Professor Soren Willert from Aalborg University, Denmark, and myself, we are presenting a paper on schooling and school history in Bhutan. We are looking at the teaching learning that are taking place in the schools. Basically, we are working on that one. Yes.
I'm Fan Chung. I come from the Department of Academic Affairs from the Royal University of Bhutan. In this third international conference, I'm going to present a paper on the role of PhD in the Bhutanese context. The purpose of my presentation here is that I find that we have a galaxy of the people representing from various countries, and since it is the network of the universities, so this paper is being presented here to seek the perspectives of the international delegates, how the PhD degree holders in general could contribute to the human capital in a nation. This is not only necessary to Bhutan, but perhaps to the region and also in the international context.
Hello, I'm Tsering Dama. I work for the Royal University of Bhutan in a College of Science and Technology in southern Bhutan, and I'm participating by presenting a paper on multimedia and the impact of multimedia in making universities more creative, and how we can use multimedia for distance learning courses and so on. So I find this conference really important so that our faculties can learn from each other, and it's an international conference where RUB faculties can really learn a lot and then exchange knowledge with other esteemed professors.
I'm Divi Gurung from the Royal University of Bhutan, representing from the College of Natural Resources, Lobesa. In the forum, in this conference, I'm presenting the topic on the rethinking socioeconomic development in the perspective of climate change. So what the essence of this topic is that with respect to climate change,
our socioeconomic development and conservation policies has to be relooked at, and the development activities accordingly geared to adapt to this climate change.
My name is Michiko Fujisawa from Kyoto University in Japan. I'm doing the activity in rural area in Bhutan to support old people health. And I noticed some old people get disabled because of disuse. So I'm going to present about exercise is also important for old people.
สวัสดีค่ะ I'm Kwanchit Sasiwong Sarot from Thailand. My affiliation is Mahidol University, but right now I got a JSPS postdoctoral fellowship. So I'm doing my research in Kyoto University, Japan. The title I present in this workshop is Healthcare Design for the Elderly, supported by Buddhist Social Network. I try to find some strategy to deal with the increasing number of the elderly. Thank you.
My name is Pichai Turpot. I just came from Thailand, and I'm representative for the Udon Thani Ratchapat University. And I would love to say some things about the creative university, that this is the way that we have to lose the way that university think about how we can implement the way that academic society would love to do with the real world, and just that. And we love to say thank you for all the organizations for the icon, and this is very lovely to be here in Bhutan.
My name is Pema Omo. I work for the Ministry of Education in THIMPHU Bhutan, and the topic of my presentation here today is subjective well-being of Bhutanese children. And I feel that it is important, because Bhutan is going through a lot of transition and changes, like political changes, social changes, and then I feel that children should learn to live in a very complex world, and then to know about their subjective well-being, and then so Bhutan don't only push towards academic achievements of children, but also take care of the well-being of the children in general is very important.
Okay, my name is Wen-Ling Chen. I come from Taiwan, but I'm studying in Japan in Kyoto University. And my topic is the association between the Association of Elderly Comprehensive Geriatry and subjective economic status. And I'm so happy I can join this conference, and thanks everyone arranging this conference. And thank you.